Welcome back, Rockford. Happy New Year. We hope everyone enjoyed their break. I'm Noah Stallworth.
And I'm Ben Bosher, and this is your Beyond the Rock School News. Welcome back, Noah. How was your break?
Pretty relaxed. How about yours?
I pretty much just sat at home doing nothing like everybody else.
Sounds about right.
2018 was an incredible year for many, but for one Rockford teacher, it was a little better than most.
Mr. Hayes, Rockford's only Chinese teacher, won an Example of Excellence award last year.
We sat down with him to see what it's like to be nominated for the award and how he felt to win it.
So I got this email saying that I had been nominated. I feel really, really lucky and fortunate to have people in this building that thought enough of me to nominate me for something like this. One advantage that I have in what I teach is, I'm the only Chinese teacher in the district, so I have the same students year after year. And something else that I really try to do is when you come into my classroom, I'm always interacting with students. And you can really develop a good rapport and relationship with students, having them for that long in class. Get to know students, and I get to, I put a big emphasis on relationship building, because I think that young people in particular have a tendency to kind of panic and freak out, and all of a sudden little things become big crises. I think the adults in the building, teachers, can help sort of, let's put this into perspective, let's take a few deep breaths, and just remind them that it's not a crisis. You're being tested with a challenge, right? But you'll get through it because, all of us have challenges in life, and we manage to find a way through it.
It's really cool to see one of our teachers being recognized for all that they do.
Yeah, congratulations to Mr. Hayes on winning the Example of Excellence Award.
We're really proud of him here at Rockford.
Our next story is about the Women's Awareness and Empowerment Club here at Rockford.
Led by Jillian Snyman, this group of women is looking to empower other females in our school and community.
Our very own Emma Sheldon sat down with a few members to see exactly what this incredible club was up to and find out how you can get involved.
So WAY is the Women's Awareness and Empowerment Club here at Rockford High School. We focus on educating our community on stereotypes that males and females face on a daily basis. The annual film screening this year for the WAY Club is going to be Tuesday, January 15th.
The doors open at 5 and we'll have a bunch of booths outside so people can come and kind of get educated.
The movie will begin at 5:30, and then once the movie's over, we'll be having panelist speakers. Similar to Developing Healthy Kids, you have the chance to get extra credit in your classes.
The movie is called Dream Girl, and it follows multiple different women in different entrepreneurial aspects, and it's just showing how women can overcome every obstacle that they're given and positively impact our economy and the workforce. When I watched it, I left feeling really inspired and feeling like my dreams weren't too big and they were reachable.
We really want people to just kind of get educated on a lot of women who are really powerful and really dominating what they're doing.
It kind of shows that women are capable of more than just being housewives, and it shows awesome, inspiring women in the workplace and in careers that are challenging to get into.
So our normal meetings are Fridays at 7:10 in Mrs. Purvis's room. We added the last Thursday of every month. We will be having a meeting in all 3 lunches in the Ram's Den. It's a place where if you don't feel comfortable in the cafeteria, you can come and learn what WAY is all about and to just kind of recap everything we've talked about for that month.
As they mentioned, the screening for Dream Girl will be next Tuesday.
And if you're interested in joining, the meetings take place on Fridays at 7:10 in Mrs. Purvis's room.
A few doors down from Mrs. Purvis's room, in room 217 at the end of the social studies hallway, is another teacher we are highlighting here on Rockford School News.
Mrs. Williams, who has worked here for 22 years, is a social studies teacher and an incredible leader. Let's take a closer look at her story and what kind of examples she wants to set.
Beyond the Rock got a chance to interview a great teacher here at Rockford High School, Mrs. Williams.
My name is Michelle Williams. I am a teacher, a social studies teacher here at Rockford High School. I teach sociology and American studies.
Mrs. Williams believes in educating Rockford High School students the importance of history and how it can impact voting and future elections.
I want kids to understand the importance of our political system, the importance of voting, and you have to understand history in order to really be well informed when you're making your voting decisions. So they all kind of go together, and that's what took me there.
Some of Mrs. Williams' favorite hobbies are hiking and farming.
I'm an advocate to be outdoors, so I love to hike, I love to cross-country ski, I love to garden. I'm big into flowers. My sister and I are toying around with doing a flower farm up in Ludington, and we're working on growing sunflowers and a lot of other stuff so people can come and visit our farm and then build a bouquet. Just being outside and working in the dirt is really kind of a therapy for me.
Mrs. Williams also likes to bring a lot of fun to her classroom.
I do like to joke around. I like to bring humor into serious subjects, but I also like to hit on serious subjects with kids and get them to think about, you know, their world and the things that are going on that really impact your lives. And then, you know, I throw weird into it sometimes. And so kids kind of are okay with what I'm doing, I think.
This is Alex Sid with Beyond the Rock School News signing off.
We have a few last-minute announcements before it's time to wrap up today's show.
If you don't have plans Monday night, come out to the high school auditorium for an incredible and free show featuring renowned performer Brother James as he performs a night of uplifting and positive music in the form of live looping and beatboxing, all to create a full band. Although the variety show isn't until February 6th and 7th, auditions are fast approaching, so stop into Mr. Hibden's room, room 233, and sign up for an audition slot. Auditions will be held on January 21st from 2:55 to 7 and on January 22nd from 2:55 to 4:30.
If you think you know this week's staff member, come to room 251 during passing time after second hour. The first person to guess it correctly will receive a candy bar of their choice.
That's all for this week's edition of Beyond the Rock School News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Noah Stallworth.
And I'm Ben Bosher. Have a great week in Rockford. This group of women has been looking.
Cheese and rice. Whoa!
Yeah, we're really proud of him here at Rock. Yeah, I know. No, this is a long. Welcome back, Rockford. Be on vacation. Gosh, no, I get it right.
Tell me.